So somebody in the collective is involved with some person who is mixed up in a hideous scandal and crime, and they are looking for answers. Whoever you are looking for answers, and this just might be specific for someone who is looking for answers. Just take what resonates with you. So there is a residence on a certain piece of land, like it's a small city of its own in a city. There is a lady, medium height, brown, curly hair, and it feels like real time, present time. She's white skinned. This place seems like it was made to go bankrupt, and the people in the vicinity are like being asked to evacuate the place. Actually, the only person that is supposed to evacuate the place is a curly brown-haired brunette who seemed to have been running and managing the place. But she's frantically creating a drama to make it feel as if everyone else is also to go away just as how she's supposed to go. There was sort of like a competition between her and someone else, or is it whoever you are, for the staying at the residence and management of the property, and she lost. But she wants to take revenge by trying to defame the new owner or manager by making it look as if the new person who is going to come up to manage the property is evacuating everyone from the property. Now, when I say it's a city in a city, just imagine a place of land where it has its own resources and doesn't need to go out of the premises to get anything you need. It has its own hospital, which seems like the main thing in the place, and its own city center where people could go shopping for their needs created for the people who are staying in the hospital. I guess it started off as a hospital, and all the other premises, the banks or the shops, shopping center, whatever, came after. So it looks like a welfare organization that gives cheap services to people who could not afford medical expenses or were not too privileged enough to be able to get the services they need. Somebody had started the organization, and it has been running smoothly for so long until arrival of the founder of the premises decided to infiltrate the place with a person to ruin the system and make it look as if the place was incapable of being run, so that it loses its value and license to be run and give services to those in need. And the person who infiltrated is the brunette with brown hair, brown curly hair, the lady, the feminine. In fact, the brunette we talk about as she goes about evacuating everyone from the gate, from the front gate. She's evacuating everyone from the front gate, but she knows, and she knows the media would be there to document what was happening. She herself was or is planning to sneak out, or has planned to sneak out from the adjacent walls so that no one would see her. She has a big brown bag, like the Yves Saint Laurent type of a bag. It has those prints on it, and she has a light winter long jacket. I'm guided to give this description this way. She has a round face and looks very innocent, and no one would even suspect that she could be doing anything hideous, and has long black flat winter boots. This is meant for anyone who would like to catch her when they go for her. And she's not at all regretful for anything that she has done, and she has been working for some influential person for a long time, and no one ever noticed. And I mean, the inflation person is the rival who infiltrated her there. And everyone seemed to just accept her, whatever she's saying without question, because they always thought that she was running the place for the goodness of the place. But it is just the opposite. So this might sound crazy, but yes, there are such people who spoil organizations after a period of time, after gaining people's confidence in them. And such people start off giving a very good image at first and present you with wonderful things that gain people's trust. And when they feel they have put a firm foundation in trust, they start their hideous plans to disintegrate systems that had been working well before, just because they are promised huge amounts of money by rivals of the organizations and promised them luxuries as well. And it is always that person who looks too innocent to be suspected, because they are being selectively chosen for their roles. And so this organization seems to be disintegrating, but no, all the money that seemed to have disappeared to make it look like it was not capable anymore was being stolen. Yes, stolen, and sent to the rival company in an account using details of identity theft details from other people's information that had been stolen, so that when they were caught, they would direct all evidence to the people they stole identity information from and make it as if transactions were done by those people. And no one would ever realize that it had been stolen. And when the identity of the person has been put to jail, they still get access to the looted money and withdraw it and transfer it to another account using some particular individuals working in the financial units that handle the money. This is such a huge organized crime group that extends all over the world, because they think they own the world and no one can do anything about it. Some Asian countries which are connected to Switzerland, where always we see crime being done, and people are like, catch me if you can. But yeah, the end is soon to come, because now evidence has already been collected because of the frantic behavior done by such characters like the curly brunette, who at the end was acting out of jealousy, and she was using the crime group system to try and get her way when she thought she was losing. This is so disgusting, because she was using innocent people to get her way around, and some people really adore her, thinking she was nice. But no, very nasty character. Because she looks good from outside, but really nasty within. I don't understand how such people end up being that way. God gave you all resources and blessings in your life to make life easy for you, and instead of being thankful and grateful and use the resources in the right way, they choose to abuse their power and ruin other people and pull other innocent people as well together with their downfall. Well, they are not getting away because there is evidence, and they are all being tracked down and collected one by one, even before they flee from the country. And the end of a long-term crime group system is coming to an end. And I hope this person gets some conscience to confess her sins before it really is over for her and the people she was working for. Because they will not support her when she's caught. She gives the keys by throwing them down to the new owner. Something like that is being shown. And the keys have something white, plastic or something like that, or if it's paper. But it's white, something attached to the keys, whom she thinks she's throwing the keys. She thinks is going to be the new manager, is going to be bankrupt, but she's wrong, because the new owner is mindful and aware of all the activities that are being done. and the new manager is going to get to the core of the whole situation and revive the place back to its old good state. And they will be watching from prison all that which they had stolen being given back to the rightful owners in good time. And that's a specific guidance for someone, and I hope that helps. I do not know exactly how that would connect, but this is what is given. I don't know any of these characters, so I hope it helps. So stay blessed, everyone, and be mindful of the people in your lives. Narcissists always gain your trust first, and at beginning, they will always make large investments to get your trust, but all the love bombing, it doesn't need to be a romantic relationship. It just could be any situation where they make people trust them wholly, and then they do all the ugly they can later on. They feel, once they feel they have you manipulated for anything. So be safe. Keep boundaries, love yourselves, and don't trust blindly to anyone without testing or researching well. And may you always be protected by God wherever you are. So with much love, and God bless. See you in the next one.